ladies, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha, aka Nurse Aisha. For those of you that are new here, welcome to our female to female conversations. For those of you that have been with me for some time, welcome back and thank you so much for the support. Now, welcome back to another episode of Nurse Chronicles. This is where I share with you different scenarios, information, and story time about my nursing career, different health dilemmas, different situations that I go through on a daily basis working as a nurse. So, before we get into this video, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel so we can grow as a community and I will have the opportunity to create more videos for you. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and share this video with others that might benefit from this information. Alright, so let's get into this video. Today's video is a personal video. It's personal to me, but also very, very important to everyone. And it's been such an amazing journey for me. Today's episode on Nurse Chronicles is going to be about therapy. Yes. So, I recently started therapy. Not recently, but last year. I believe it was around October 2023. I felt the need to talk to someone. I have never been to therapy. And I really don't have a reason why I never went to therapy, because I'm in the healthcare sector and I believe I know the importance of therapy, but I don't think that I had clicked or found a therapist that I was comfortable with or that I had access to. And this is really sad. But that is the truth. That is the honest truth. And also, I believe that I, throughout the years, have told myself, and I've also believed that I have enough tools for my mental well-being. Because that's really the reason that you go to therapy, to check yourself mentally, and also do the work. You can also go to therapy for other reasons. You might be going through really, really hard time, trauma, experiences of neglect or anything, you name it, depression. So, and therapists also work with cognitive behavior therapy. So this is something that is very important within treatment of mental illness. So my journey to therapy was not a straight line. I do believe I tried therapy. There wasn't an episode in my career where I felt overworked, a bit burnt out, and I was sent to therapy with therapists at work, basically the ones that are work-based therapists. It has been an amazing journey for me to go through therapy. And I know I'm late to the party, but, well, rather late than never, or better late than never. But I am so enjoying therapy. I'm enjoying my journey in therapy, and I'm not regretting, but I'm questioning why it took me so long to go to therapy. And I do believe that I have a few reasons why. And one of them is probably because I believe that I've had the tools to deal with different mental difficulties that I might have throughout my life journey. I have created tools, or I have had tools in my upbringing, on my journey through life. That's tough. Through life, I've had different tools that I've used to stay mentally stable. And one of those has been journaling. and I believe I talked about this earlier, I have always been journaling. And for me, it's been a way to release and just tackle my issues with myself, go through them, and just realize at the end of me writing that maybe it wasn't that deep, maybe it wasn't that serious. And that is one of the tools. I also have exercise. I've used exercise as a form of tool to stay mentally stable, because when you exercise, you release a lot of stress and a lot of endorphins that make you feel better about yourself, and you also have a chance to think and just feel good about yourself. And I know other people that actually use exercise for that very reasons, and these are people that probably even have chronic mental illnesses diagnosed. So that is something that I'm proud of, and I can actually recommend, because I've seen this work and I know that it works. But anyway, so my journey to therapy was really kind of weird. I found out about my therapist watching the news. I believe it was the news. Oh, it was maybe no, it wasn't the news. It was actually a show on the local television, and I watched her coach a couple of entertainers, I believe. And something, it was just in the back of my head, well, she seems nice, or she seems understanding. I don't know what clicked within me, but I just felt, all right, let me look her up. So I went on the internet, and I believe it was actually also LinkedIn, and I looked at her services, and I basically just I just signed up. So I signed up to her office, and they sent me some information to fill in about myself, and that's how I started therapy. So from October until now, March, I'm so proud to say that I am still on that journey, and it's amazing. It's growing on me. It's revealing a lot of good things, and also things that I didn't know about myself, things that I didn't know that I was struggling with. And it's helping me grow as an individual. So one of the things, because I'm enjoying therapy so much, I'm talking about it to my friends and colleagues and people that I meet. I tell them, I am going to therapy, and it's amazing. And I learned this in therapy, and my therapist said this, and I love that my therapist does this with me. And we, so what she does is she gives me different tools to work with, and also like homework. And it's revealing so much emotions that, and I believe the first step that we're doing is getting to know the little girl within me, what she went through. And that is so beautiful, and I feel like it's teaching me so much why I am the way I am as an adult, what I went through, and what the little girl within me went through. And it's not a sad story. I wouldn't say it's a sad story, but it's also not a bed of roses. And I do believe that one of the things that she taught me was that the little girl within me has been abandoned. And so this has been throughout my life, and it's has a pattern that it has in my life, and has affected me in different ways. So anyways, I'm not going to go through everything that we go through on my therapy sessions, but also one of the key things that we've gone through is attachment theory. And I'm learning what type of attachment theory that I have. And so to do that, we talk about it, but also she recommended this amazing book. It's in Swedish, but I believe there are so many books on attachment theories. But if you are of the Swedish speaking community, you can pick this book up. It's really good. I'm not done reading it, obviously, but it's called Hemligheten, basically the secret, not the other secret, but secret, or the secret. And it's really good. It's a really good read to understand how we show up in relationships and how we have been, should I say, accustomed to building relationships based on our childhood experiences. So yeah, and the one thing that I really want to talk about when it comes to therapy is that when I talk to people about therapy, especially people in my community, the Black community, the one thing that I keep on hearing is that if they ever thought about going to therapy, they would want someone that resonates with them or looks like them, most of the people that I talk to. And this is really interesting and very crucial to us as the Black community, if we go, Africans especially, if we are to go to therapy. And I want to tell you that there are Black therapists. I'm seeing one of them and she's amazing. And I do believe maybe that is one of the reasons that I went to her. It's just that there's that. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot go to somebody else, but if that is something that is keeping you from going to therapy, make sure you can look somebody up that looks like you, that you share maybe some type of cultural connection with. And I think that is also something. It's the cultural connection. It's the story, the understanding of history, of a background. I mean, it's very hard for us as immigrants, as Black people, as Africans, Caribbeans, brown people, to really maybe talk to somebody else about our life journey that might not understand different traumas. Lots of us are from wars and traumatic experiences, and you don't have to be from a traumatic situation to actually want to talk to someone with a similar story. So I feel like I'm ranting, but this is so interesting. When it comes to therapy, I do believe that many of us as Black women, as women of color, we're really holding ourselves back to go into therapy, which is crucial to our mental health. Because of this, we feel as though we cannot find someone that can understand our story. Therefore, we stay quiet and we keep it within us, and we shouldn't. So if you really want to invest in your health, ladies, my suggestion is go to therapy. Find a good therapist that you resonate with. And if you feel like there's nobody, I go to these different platforms like LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a platform where you can find people like this, and they are really good people to talk to. So make sure that you invest in your health, ladies, and make sure that you pick up therapy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next episode of Nurse Chronicles.